But have you ever thought, what if this is all just a dream? And we're just waiting in line to wake up? And most people think I'm insane. Once you realize that all the shit you used to care so much about just keeps you a prisoner of your own mind.
B&O, what you know? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back, man. Last week we had a phenomenal show, man, with my man King Irene. Man, if y'all don't follow King Irene right now, he's a turn up specialist. Go right now and follow my man King Irene on YouTube. Man, my man is putting out music, as he said, dealing drugs and killing ops. Hey, whatever you into. But he do turn up, man. He does turn up, man. We got a great show for y'all today, man. But first, I always do this to myself.
Yo, B&O, what you know? I tell you what I know. Vanika Henderson of Heritage Real Estate is the top realtor in the Northwest Indiana region. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or rent, Vanika can and will accommodate all of your needs. Give her a call today at 219-525-4018. Also, you can check her out on all major social media platforms. Just search Heritage Real Estate. Please do not sit on this opportunity to work with the best. Contact her today, 219-525-4018.
And also, man, I gotta pay homage to my guys, man, over at Shop Talk 7. If y'all don't know about them, go to YouTube, go to Facebook, go to Instagram, go to TikTok. They all over the place, man. If you are a local artist, man, and you got some dope music, holler at them, man. Let them hear it. They have a radio station. They broadcast on the Roku, on uh, they got an app, My Radio Chicago. Shout out to Shy Blizz, man. Shout out to my fellas, Media Monics, Pot God, Radio Jesus, and Get This D. My man Dennis. I hate saying that. Pause. And shout out to my guy, man, Greg Gray over at Dope Living TV. Greg, Marcy, Mo, Gina, man, they doing their thing. It wouldn't be a VNO without them cats, man. They really have done me well, man. They showed me platform. They showed me how to do this podcasting thing, man. So y'all can check them out on YouTube. You can check them out on Facebook. They broadcast both podcasts, broadcast every day at 7 p.m. So go to Dope Living TV, start it, and then Shop Talk broadcast from 7 to 9. Dope Living goes from 7 to 8, so you can just switch between the two. So yeah, man, do your thing, man. Please go and subscribe. And also, if you are not already subscribed to this channel, man, subscribe to the V&O. Without further ado.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Yes. I'm so happy to have you, man. We got Two Tone Productions, GPG, and Fatso's in the house, huh? I said Productions. My bad. Yeah, my bad. The wrong pro. Two Tone Promotions. Yeah, I said Productions. V&O Productions. Two Tone Promotions. We got them in the house today. How you doing, Crystal?
I'm all right.
Yeah, we got my man Vicious over here sitting in the background. Yeah. he had to he had to come through, man, and show some love, man. So Crystal, what do you do? Can you tell us for everybody that don't know?
I am a promoter, a bartender, a bar owner, a clothing line designer.
You are
Yeah.
entrepreneur, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Just about.
Entrepreneur. Hey man, before I forget, y'all, happy Black History Month.
You know what?
And this is
Happy
yeah,
Black History Month to you too.
and like straight up, I say that because man, like last Black History Month, I was on the move, man. I had a show going like every other day, and I wanna do something this month. I can't let it go by, man. They throw the Super Bowl in here. Well, we got the shortest month out of the year, so I would love. I'm highlighting Black business, man, and what better way to start it out than with you, Crystal?
Thank
with
you.
you. So I always started out like this. What's your backstory? What made you want to be an entrepreneur? What made you want to open your own business, do your own thing?
Actually, it kind of came and like it unfolded in its own way.
Mhm.
I like to party,
You like to okay?
so
There you go.
like I like to party, and I was like partying and jumping as host and doing different things on other people's events, and it kind of just took its own little whirlwind. Like I don't. It's kind of hard to explain it. Like as far as like you mean like as becoming a promoter, or as far as
Yeah, what
like
came first? Was it promotions first, or was it the Fatsos first, or
I
was it GPG first?
I was actually a bartender.
Really?
I started off as a bartender.
Hey,
Yeah,
okay.
I started off bartender. I was actually kind of nervous about doing it, and I was like, you know what? Hey, I talked to Vicious. Vicious like,
Yeah.
you can do it. Go
Yeah.
ahead. You know, I'm like, I don't know if I can do that.
You were nervous about bartender?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Why?
Because when you see bartenders, most people are looking for, and I don't know if I want to say that in the right, that if I'm saying it in the right light, but like you're talking about these big voluptuous women. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
The word right?
Yeah,
like
voluptuous. Yeah,
curvy,
yeah.
and like I was like, I can't be no bartender. Like I'm too tomboyish. Like I didn't think I could do it, but he was like, you can do it.
Yeah.
You do it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it,
Yeah.
and hey, it definitely paid its way off.
I gotta tell you what, you do your thing. You do your
Thank
thing.
you.
Yeah,
I appreciate
you be
it.
moving, and in case you didn't know, cats do be looking. I know you say you talk pleasure. You know what they they do. I stood at the bar waiting on you one time. Niggas is thirsty. But yeah, for real, like literally, they thirsty. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you really do your thing. You know, you really you shouldn't. Do you still? You think you still got like nervous about that, or like nervous about how you represent yourself behind the bar?
Oh no. Now
No.
I'm like, hey, I come. What you need? Can I
Yeah.
help you?
Yeah.
What you? Okay, you drinking that? I think I took more into priding like remembering my customers, like
Okay.
remembering what they drink. I
Okay.
think that is one of the things that kind of like helps me more than like how other people, like I don't know if I'm explaining that right, or I'm kind of nervous. It's
No, you
okay.
shouldn't. No, you shouldn't be nervous. You know what? I forget. You don't have to be. You ain't gotta be nervous. I got you. I got you. I
But
got you. But dude, well, how old are you?
I am
If you don't mind,
35.
35.
I just turned 35. So yeah.
35. So you was a young. How long have you been entrepreneuring?
Actually, it's really been about 4 years.
Really? So you started when you were 30?
No, I started when I was 31.
31?
Yeah,
31.
when I was 31.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations, because I started when I was 40.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I started when
It's never too late.
Yeah, it's never and I still haven't made the jump to like put some money into like a place, like open my own like restaurant or type, like especially like I guess you could say a restaurant bar. Yeah, brick and mortar. That's a huge jump. How did you feel like the first night you would put your money in? What did you think was gonna happen?
Honestly,
Yeah.
at first you because I don't want to be like rude. I don't want to sound so like harsh, but like with us coming off of being promoters, because
Yeah.
like we were promoters first.
Okay.
So like we were doing lots of events, different things like that,
Yeah.
and you had like in that standpoint, you're like, okay, we got this business.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, it taught us.
Yeah.
It definitely taught us
Yeah.
because it was like the people that we were aiming for, the
Yeah.
people that always like support, like that we were looking for us to support us,
Mhm.
we learn new people. We like as people would say, like as the saying goes, like you network with strangers.
Mm-hmm.
Like like strangers have become our family.
Yeah.
You know, like don't get me wrong, we have our people that come and spend time with us and kick it and support, but like Fastos itself is a whole nother entity compared from like Two Tone to me.
So let's start with Two Tone, and then we'll work our way to Fatsos, because that's a venture in itself too. I mean, like because you didn't put your money into a venue now, and you got to pay talent. If you got talent coming in, you got to pay a DJ, you got to pay the door guy. I don't know if you got to pay a bartender. So you got money riding on this event, and you got to have people show up.
Yeah. It's different. Yeah. It's very enlightening. Like, you know, like some days you have good days, some days you have bad days. But like, I think now it seems like it's better. How can I put it? Like, it's better. We're having really, really good days.
Yeah.
Like, and it's building. People are starting to realize who we are. Like, we're not what someone else tells them, or a lot of times you got people that I don't want to go there, and then they come and they experience, and it's like, lit. Oh, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Like, so it's I with Two Tone, I guess, because that's where we were talking, like with Two Tone. So like with Two Tone, how like I started with that was, and I gotta be honest. I'm sorry, your mom's watching this. Gotta be honest.
Go ahead, do your thing. She know when to turn it off. I let people be them.
I was a little inebriated on the Pulse Talk convention. And this, I wasn't part of Two Tone. He had a birthday party that was coming up with Young Dro.
Okay.
And like I kept saying, like, hey, I got this idea. And like, what if I did like 31 flavors for my birthday? This is I was turning 31. And he's like, I'm like, I want to get a VIP and I want to decorate, and I want to do this and I want to do that. And so we start bouncing ideas back and forth. That's something that me and him does. Like, he'll throw an idea out there, I'll throw an idea out there. We're like, well, I don't know. Or we'll tweak it here and tweak it there and make ideas work. So when it all boiled down to it, he basically like challenged me. He said, if you can get 31 girls in the building, I'd be like, whoa. But that event itself turned into magic. Yeah. Like, and I was just a girl that wanted to throw a party.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just blossomed from there. It was just like,
so you got 31 for your 31st birthday. You got 31 women in the house. 31 flavors.
I think we got more than 31 at that point. Yeah. Really? Like once the idea came together, it was like, I want to be a flavor.
So what was the flavor? Like,
I mean, it was girls was really naming their own flavor.
Yeah.
So like, one girl might say, hey, I want to be butter pecan.
Yeah.
That girl might be, I want to be chocolate mocha.
Yeah, okay.
So we was making them flyers with you know what I'm saying, their flavors or whatever on there, and they was running with it, you know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Dressing the part and everything.
Okay. Okay, so strawberry was wearing pink and butter pecan was okay.
It was literally like I got the idea from Baskin Robbins.
Really? Okay.
So it was like 31 flavors. I was turning 31 and I'm like, literally we had like strawberry shortcake. We had like butter pecan. We had like banana split. We had like it turned out to be flavors I'd never heard.
Banana split, word?
Yeah, it literally was somebody and she wore like the colors.
Really? Okay.
So I was just like, hey, and it just.
And if you get good looking women out, men coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, just we just built like that. You get good looking women out, it's a party.
Like right before it, he was like, and she was like, Cristal, he like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I said, well, he said, I really think this could have been 2 events. And I'm like, like, nah, like I was nervous because it was just like, I just wanted to, you know, like most people celebrate their 30th birthday. It was like, hey, I just wanted to try this.
Yeah.
But it went crazy.
Did you make money on that event, or was this just a thing that you wanted to?
That was Young Jordan. That was my birthday.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bought a VIP section.
Okay.
And just decided, well, I want to decorate my section and go like this with the theme.
Right.
So it ended up turning into basically her introduction
to
promoting because it went so well.
Okay.
So it was just like, and I seen the hustle in her behind it. When she really got behind it,
Yeah.
I seen the hustle in her, and it was just like, okay, let me talk to you. Let's do something bigger. You know what I mean?
Right. So even though this wasn't like a thing, like, did you make money on the Young Dro?
Yeah.
You okay? So he made money on the Young Dro, but you was just doing it for the love of the game at this point.
Yeah, well, yeah, I wanted to try it, but I did, like, I don't know if that's the correct way to say it. I want to try it, but I wasn't too confident in doing it by myself, if that makes sense.
No,
like,
it
if
does.
like,
Yeah.
like he had his own thing, and I'm like, hey, I got this idea, and he's like behind me 100%, and I'm like behind myself like 50%. Like, I don't know, I'm getting nervous, I don't know, and he like, you can do this, like, go ahead and do it, like, go ahead, and it kind of just it blossomed from there, because I guess you would say the crystal ball kind of just.
Because Crystal Ball was next, but that's
she hustled before we can get on the Young Growth thing. She hustled that so hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a mic, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to give you.
She hustled that so hard until I was running to people outside. They're like, "You going to Crystal Party?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be there."
Yeah.
Whole time it's my party.
Right.
Like,
he said, "Wait a minute. This ain't Crystal Party." How you feel about that? Like, people, it's Young Dro. My man brought a Young Dro, and they call it a Crystal Party.
When he was telling me that, it was just like, what? Like, but I was out there. Like, I like, like, it's a little bit more inspiration behind it, because it's kind of like, now that I think more on that, it was like the thrill that I got from it.
Yeah.
It was like, when I say like, wherever I'm at, like, I could get out the car at the gas station and I see somebody like, hey, you heard about Dro coming, right? The 31 flavors, the big ass Sag Bash, you heard about it? They like, selling tickets. I'm hitting everywhere. I'm going here, going there, going. And it's like something with us where we get into this friendly competition thing, and it's magic. Like, I'm looking at him, he might have 20 tickets, I got 20 tickets.
Yeah.
I come back over to him. Now we in a club together. We in a building together. I go over there to him. Hey, I only got 6 tickets. I sold 6 tickets. He be like, I sold 6 too. I be like, I sold 5 more. He be like, to one point he told me, he said, this girl is not about to outsell me.
Does it ever feel like pressure when you're doing this? Or is it always like, man, do you ever feel like, man, I gotta unload these tickets, man? Like, you start sweating about it? He's shaking his head, yeah.
Because people in this area are, and I ain't gonna keep taking them.
No,
people in this area are last minute ticket buyers.
Yeah.
So the majority of your tickets are not going to sell. If you got a party Saturday, your tickets gonna start selling Wednesday, and they're gonna start trickling.
Yeah.
But the majority of them not till Friday. And people gonna wake you up at 7:00 Saturday morning on your phone, on your line, on your inbox.
Hey, but where you at?
That last 4 days is when the majority of your sales gonna come.
Yeah.
So the whole time it's just kind of like a waiting factor, like,
which is harder for you.
Yeah, because you're not really able to gauge where it's going. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, what do you do as promoters? And I guess this is to both of y'all, because what do you do? And Crystal, we're gonna stay on you. He can't talk about GPG, but no, bro, you fine, man. This is why I love podcasting, because you can do stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Right. You got your mic. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear. What's up, So
Deaf.
Yeah, that's my homegirl. I do a relationship podcast with her on Mondays. Okay. But Luch, when you coming? When you coming? My cousin sat down with you. You gotta come, man. Now you gotta come. You should have never sat down with him. But back, bro, talking about a rapper that y'all want in the house that turn it up. Landscaping Luch. He's out of the city, man, from the low end, man. He'll turn it up. Jazz, what's up? And y'all got Jazzy be looking good in that bug. You got the right. You got the right bartenders too, man, in there. But back to Two Tone. I'm sorry, that threw me off. I get caught up in the content in the comments sometimes. But so you don't get you sweat a little bit. He said, yeah, you can sweat a little bit. Look, man, I'm a last minute ticket buyer, bro. I'm not. really, I do things under pressure, which is not always good. So if you catch me, if your event is on Friday, you catch me on Thursday, I'll be like, nah, man, I get it when I get there or whatever.
Yeah.
So but that's scary as a promoter because you didn't already put your money into the event. You pay talent, or do you pay talent after the event, or how does that work?
Well, I'm sorry.
You have to. Well, like if you do talent, you have to do your front end.
Okay.
And then you do your back end once they get there. But doing that part of like talent is kind of. I mean, I'm a nervous wreck for every event. I'm gonna just be honest.
Yeah.
I am like I'm probably more of a nervous wreck than he is because he like it's gonna be okay, and I'm like, and then they doing this, and now they blowing up my phone, and they doing this, and they should have got these tickets last week. I mean, when I say like last minute, you got people. You literally have people. The event starts at 10 o'clock. You got people asking you at 10:30. Yeah. Hey, you still got some pre-sale tickets? Hey, pre-sale tickets.
The event started.
The event is started already, but
every time
it always happens.
Right.
But
you know us. If you get into business with us, it is Black History Month. I don't know where this come from. I don't know where this come from, but this is us.
Right.
Yeah,
this is us.
So it's kind of it is like I'm a nervous. Yeah.
Failure. Have you ever had an event? You ever had an event and the turnout wasn't what you wanted it to be?
You know what? To be honest, how can I say this?
First, answer the question, and then have we ever had an event that did turn out well what you wanted it to be?
Yeah, we have, but it's always a vibe. Like, is that to me? It's not even. I'm trying to.
I think failure is not the right word. But definitely we've had an events where the turnout was, not great.
Right. Or I guess I'm looking at the money. So you didn't have.
Oh yeah, we absolutely take the L's on the money.
Yeah, on the money side. On the money side, yeah.
But it's crazy because it's I guess failure probably is because it's failure.
No, I don't want to use the word failure.
Yeah.
Because with us, we focus more on the quality of the events.
Yeah.
We want people to have an experience.
Yeah.
It's not about how many people you pack in the building. Mm-hmm. So for us, it's the feedback.
Okay.
It's we had an amazing time.
Yeah.
When y'all doing this again? You know what I'm saying? We had a comedy show, bro, that we put a hell of a lineup together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Spent good money on there. Man, we might have gotten 75 people in the building.
Are you serious?
Might have. And
Wilding Out, Mike Williams, we had.
What?
It was an amazing show, bro.
It's you got to shoot for a different demographic with that, because y'all, I don't know, like with y'all events, it seems like your demographic is almost y'all get the younger people out, man. Y'all
get all ages.
We get all ages.
You do.
We get all ages.
But that comedy show, older people go and get like they.
And we get it on Father's Day, so it was like
really
perfect.
Really?
Get away. You know what I'm saying? It
75. I wish I would have known, man. How much were tickets?
$25.
$25.
Oh, come on. Are you serious?
And we had heavy hitters. Yeah, we had heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying? So like, we didn't just do local. We had some local, but we had heavy hitters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, the people that was there loved it.
Yeah.
When y'all doing another one? When y'all doing another one? It didn't make sense for us to do another one but the events themselves be dope.
Right.
But if you ain't got nobody that's there to experience it, you know what I'm saying, you don't keep going, because
comedy's weird, man. Like, people, unless you enjoy comedy, people don't think it's a show. And I'm speaking as a consumer. And like, I think people don't think it's a show unless if you see D.L. Hughley's name, if I see Dave Chappelle's name, I think people with comedy, man, are looking for like this huge name, and then you get there and you realize, man, there's more people funny than this person than the
headliner.
Than the headliner. Like, and I think, and this is me just speaking as a consumer, because I look at it like, oh, you got a comedy show. Now I got friends that are comics, so now I understand a little bit better. But I know, like, if somebody said that they got this comedy show here, then I'm gonna be like, man, well, who gonna be there? You know what I mean? Because I don't want to. But you got comics, man, that just haven't made it yet. That's hilarious.
True.
Yeah, but I think as consumers, man, people are just simple consumers.
True.
So it probably was off the chain.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. It was definitely a fun event.
Yeah.
It's just people are like people tend to me to stick to things that they are familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
Anything outside of the box shakes up people.
Yes.
So like,
yes.
we're always thinking of something that's outside the box, but it's kind of like, could we do this?
Mhm.
Like we planned an adult prom.
Yeah.
As much as they asked for it, it's so many people that asked for that adult prom.
Yeah.
We sold 30 tickets.
I wouldn't go. I wouldn't.
Why?
Why?
Because like I don't know, man. Like I don't. You know, it's funny that you asked me that because somebody I saw. I won't say the place because the place is dope, but I saw an adult prom, and I was like, okay, I'm not. You know, I won't go to that one. I don't. I think in my mind, prom is like so much work, and I think people like a lot of times people want to kick back and chill, and I think sometimes people just don't want to get dressed up.
And I dig that,
Yeah.
but you got a lot of people who do.
Yeah.
And like when we launched it, first of all, this has been talked about for years and years.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody just has been able to pull it off.
Right.
And now I see why.
Yeah.
But like we launched this, I think we was doing what for the tickets, like I think it was like $60 or something,
Okay.
$65 and like 2 for $100. You know what I'm saying? Which in that you got the meal included, open bar. You know what I'm saying? Like when we do stuff, it's crazy. So like it's all worth it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I bet you the event. I'm saying the event. If y'all put it on,
so you just gonna get dressed one time and step out. You know what I'm saying? You got open bar, open. You got food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just getting dressed up and you stepping out, enjoying some music.
Yeah.
Also adult time.
Right.
For one time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Right.
people didn't go to prom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like this thing had like fucking 40-something K shares.
Yeah.
Everybody
really?
like I'm going. Bro, we started the event was October. We started in February just because we wanted to hit tax
to promote it, really.
so they can get on it.
Yeah.
We sold 30 tickets in 8 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like we're not.
And
doing
then when
that.
we canceled it, why did y'all cancel it? Why did they
like
do
I already
that?
had my dress,
but you didn't buy tickets.
Right.
Like,
right. And people probably thought a event like this, they was gonna show up at the door and get a ticket.
We made it clear no payments at the door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
like that was over. That event was over a $10,000 event.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, you would have to sell that to me, man. Like the thought. Now that y'all talk about it, like, yeah, man, that sounds fun. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds fun. You would, but for some reason, and I can't tap into it. You as I try to think, even with this show, man, I try to think as a consumer. I'm trying to come up with new ideas and stuff like that for it. But it's like, you think as a consumer, and sometimes we don't even know why we won't do things. You know what I mean? It's a whole psychology to it, of why people won't do things, which I'm pretty sure as a promoter, you got to think of the psychology behind like, what do people want to do to turn up? You know what I mean? 31 flavors. Yeah, that just sounds like somebody getting naked. So I know for one, men coming because it sounds like it sounds sexy.
Right.
It sounds like in my mind, I know what they was thinking. They probably like, yeah, man, I probably could lick something. You thinking 31 flavors, yeah, and then you selling them a dream, and then they go home by themselves as normal.
That's typically how it goes. That's typically how it goes.
Yeah, as usual. You can sell men a dream. Now, for women, what brings women out? Like you're a woman, and that's my question to you as a promoter. Like, what do you think will bring women out? Men don't bring women out, do they?
I've never done an event that has gilded. If I'm saying it right, gilded towards the men to get most events to get. I would say it's like strippers, male strippers, and different stuff like that, which I'm not even interested in. Right, so it's like I just think the formula itself is get the women. If you get women outside, you'll get men to come outside. I mean, it might sound,
No, you're right. Yeah, I understand. It sounds sexist, but it's. I understand.
A lot of events, like a lot of our birthday events. Now I can say, they aren't really guided towards anybody. They're just like really guided towards like just the vibe and the event. Like to me, the last event I would say that would be like men were probably more interested, but women would be too. I would say Joelle's. A lot of men was interested in Joelle's. Not me, not Paul's. But not like, you get what I'm saying? Like they wanted to see Joelle's.
Cameras would be
What, Joelle Santana?
But no cameras. I forgot.
Cameras was the last one to me.
Who?
I
What?
forgot
No
about no
cameras,
cameras.
yeah.
I was just thinking like big events.
Oh, big events, yeah, Jewel.
What's no cameras?
Oh, you don't know what no cameras is? That's interesting. So no cameras is an event that we have at Festivals. Well, the first one was at Dirty.
I wish y'all could see Vicious right now. He looking guilty, like
it's like a Mardi Gras beads contest.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's literally no cameras.
Yeah, right.
So
somebody had one in that mug.
So you
Brockzilla was patting them down.
You put on the camera, you can put out.
Okay.
Yeah, you can take your phone in there, but you can't record anything. And it's a bead contest. The girl with the most beads wins the pot of money that is.
So it goes down.
So it goes down. So we actually having something like that this Saturday.
Oh, I saw that.
Prettiest
titties in the city.
In the city.
Yeah.
In what city?
In Gary.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's gonna be titties.
Titties from everywhere.
Well, you know, like it's gonna be titties. It's gonna be some Chicago titties. Yeah. Some Hammond titties. You know, it's gonna be
definitely can come bring your titties from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
It's all right.
See how many Cornish titties you can get. You know, like it's definitely
region titties.
We lost the number. I think that was my mom.
Oh. I'm sorry.
You know, I'm messing with you. My mom. No, I'm messing with you. I let people, like I said, be themselves. No, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that.
Like, the idea that stuff bounces off. Like, we'll come up with something and he'll run something past me like, well, baby, what you think about this? And I'll be like, well, what you think about this? And he go, and then some miraculous way, it just becomes a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I'm like, seriously, like.
Who DJ in this one?
Flex Luger.
Oh, okay.
Blame Johnny.
Okay.
We always got to blame Johnny.
Yeah.
Blame Johnny for if you stub your toe, you close the door, you blame Johnny for
Shout out to Flex Luger, man.
Yeah, shout out to Flex Luger, man. One of the hottest DJs. Him, DJ K. Caesar, man. Two of the hottest DJs, man, in Northwest Indiana, Chicagoland.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I just had to ask because for some reason I was like, man, I know K. Caesar probably gonna be in there,
but you know what?
Not this time.
No, but what I'm gonna say about this is it's like with no cameras and pretty. I'm gonna say pretty titties in the city. Like you never know who might pop up in there.
Right,
you never know. You never know because it's
with no cameras, right?
With no cameras, you never know. You might be like, I ain't seen you in 6 months.
Right. You sure ain't no cameras in
ain't
here?
Nobody gonna tell on me.
Because I got church in the morning.
Oh yeah,
they got right.
They're gonna be juggling.
Some of the deacons might be up in there, right?
And go to church on Sunday.
Right. What you know? Hey man, go and repent. You know what I'm saying? Go and do your thing with the Lord. Yeah. I'm not knocking nobody, man, but dang, that's dope. Like so you bring the women out, and what again? Like, what do you think? What do you say brings women out? Like women have a weird psychology. This is me and probably some fellas watching trying to figure out. Like,
there's a lot of elements to bringing women out.
Is it?
But you know what? It can be good and it can be bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just stay with the good elements of it. I feel like good girl drinks. Times and hanging out. Like, but a lot
cheap. I know money. Yeah, I know money. Women don't like to pay.
Or they go out because they know somebody else gonna be out.
Yeah.
A lot of times they follow. They like, you know, like if my friend, hey, let's go here. I'm like, well, come on, let's go. We gonna go. Yeah. Like, I think
you're looking at good drinks. To me, you're looking at good cheap drinks, like not the over expensive.
Yeah.
You're looking at a place where they feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to tend to go more to a place where they think is established and they feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
It's the music and the DJs. Too.
Yeah.
Like,
the music, honest,
you
got it.
The music itself, but we talk about KC's and Johnny, they both got their own followers that follow them other places. Yeah. So when you book one of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got a certain people that like their style of play that's going to come turn up, twerk, or whatever they do, do line dances or footwork or whatever it is that they doing, they're going to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just on what you got, you know what I'm saying, going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. It's just, I mean, I'm kind of like, like
even
I
shout
go
out to
outside.
Maine. He's doing the sing-a-thon R&B thing now.
Yeah.
Now, like that's geared to women.
Yeah.
And when the women come, guys gonna come.
Yeah.
And because you all in the mix now, you done created a vibe. And guys be up there singing SWV and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like it ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The hardest thug you see
Yeah,
be up there like shine, big.
Bro.
If I ever.
It be me
Bro.
too. I be singing.
I never thought that I would like karaoke like I do. Like I love karaoke, and it's a place out in Park Forest, I think, called Bixby's that I go to for karaoke, and people come out for it. They come out for it. Yeah, they come out for it, and like they come out to, like you said, the women will come out to hear a cat that can sing, like really blow. Yeah, they'll come out to see him.
They'll definitely do that. Like,
definitely would like to see you sing karaoke.
Yeah, right. Yeah, me and
we was in choir together. So,
right.
You know,
well, me and Smooch, we do our Smooch usually carry me. I think I introduced. Shout out to my man Smooch Wallace, man. They got a couple events coming up. Smooch sings, does comedy, but Smooch can blow. He got man. I gotta. Yeah.
Pause. Yeah, that was a pause moment.
That was a pause moment. That was a pause moment.
I cannot.
I'll take that L. Cristal, let's talk a little bit now. Now let's move into fat soul. So like you said, was it more nerves moving from promotions, an event where it's like this one event, you know, we could lose some money, but like now rent due, you know, we got to buy this liquor, drinks, we got to fill this place up. You think was it a different type of anxiety or a different? What did you have to do to prepare for that?
Oh, it's definitely a different type of anxiety, but I think okay. So I'm gonna say this, and I know I'm not taking no responsibility off myself, but a lot of this stuff I don't deal with. Yeah, he does. Yeah, Vicious deals with it. Like it's more so, I worry about the bar.
Yeah,
like. We worry about the, you know, like getting the liquor, that type of stuff. But like a lot of the major things that happens behind the scenes, that's him. I'm just like, hey, okay, what I need to do, like what we need to do, explain it to me, like that, you know, like we are a team, we work together, but it's like, well, okay. I don't have to worry about did the Nips go get paid? I don't gotta worry about.
In the same token, I can't tell you shit about behind that bar.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how to ring nothing up. Don't ask me where nothing is. Nothing. Like if people come and ask me, that's something I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And like you could be like, hey, did the water bill did you pay? I don't know nothing about. I know that we got ice. I know we got some Hennessy. I know Big Baby, we ain't got no Casamigos. What is going on? Like that, I know. But the rest of it is, you know, like we are a team. It's like what he brings to the table and what I bring to the table. And we kind of make it work. So like I can't honestly say at times it can be hard. Some things can be hard if it's like not adding together or it's not making sense. But like a lot of that stuff I don't deal with.
I feel you, and man, like that's partnerships are great when you can trust the people that you in it with. So I just started we got our first big deal with VNO Productions. We're branding a speaker. Dude is dope. Him and his it's not his girl, but like his manager, but she's also trying to be a public speaker also. This dude got a crazy story. Like dude was locked up in the feds and he had a terrorist number. Like they gave him, he was so big. They gave him, they gave his Fed number was one that they reserved for terrorists. He coming out, he got a whole thing, but we're branding them right now. And I tried to do it alone, and it started to. And then I got two people on. I got a team now. Okay. And you learn to lean on those people. So I totally understand you. Like I tried to make a logo myself, and I basically sent it to her. She was like, "This ain't it." I was like, "Yeah, let me go ahead and outsource this." but yeah, it's. I feel you. I think partnerships are the way to go. You know, and it is good when you can lean on somebody. Like you said, you ain't got to think about that bar. You know what I mean on party night.
And it goes so far beyond that. Like when you talk about a team, because you know our security. They've been with us.
Yeah.
Since the promotion. Everybody that's with us,
been with us.
Yeah. We use the same cameraman, always have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same security, same everything is the same. You know what I'm saying? Like same cook, same everything. You know what I'm saying? DJs, everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we really are a family there. And that's one of the things that makes the environment better.
Yeah.
But you know, everybody is still there because we had a lot of people drop off.
Yeah.
Because we went through hard times.
Yeah.
We struggled.
Yeah.
And, you know, honestly, like, we didn't have it to pay people sometimes. Like, you know, it got rough. And some people was like, hey, it's not enough hours. It's not, you know, what I need. And they went on.
Yeah.
It's people that stuck with us through the trenches. And that's what you see today.
Yeah.
And that's why we rock so hard for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I just said, I handle what I handle. She handle what I handle. I don't go tell Johnny what to play or how to do the 5. Brock at that door. I don't tell him nothing. If he say somebody can't come in, if he say somebody got to go, if he say whatever, you don't need to ask me because that's his door.
Look, you see Brock, man, you going and putting the pistol back in the car. You roll.
Don't even try.
You roll it up. Speaking of which, man, let's show them a little bit of what the vibe is over at Fatso's.
No, please do.
Young gun no one that back calling me splurge. Ride me jump right off the curb. Bentley spray fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, I don't know what you heard. Crank up the foreign, I swear. Keep me a stick if they purge. Young gun on one that they working my nerves. I'm about to pull some serve. Fucking this bitch like a perm. Smack from the back, grab a perm. Ice, the bird. Shitting on all you little turds. Can't take that dick, wait your turn. In my own lane, we can't merge. So with no heads, you can learn. Let's see how much you can earn. Why me go big like the worm? And I ain't smoking no shirt. I'm in the beat with P. Liddy.
Keep gonna give it all away.
Yeah.
The gist of it is Fatso's is a vibe.
Yeah, definitely.
All the time.
We tell them you know the vibe.
Yeah,
most definitely.
Fatso's is a vibe. Y'all got a pool table, man. Bars hopping. You got the seating along the wall. You got a huge bar.
Yeah,
huge bar. Did you go to check out the place when it first opened, or how did that work with you?
So it used to be the Voodoo Lounge.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm new to the scene, so like after the podcast started, I've been networking, so I didn't.
I love going to Voodoo.
Really?
I did. I love going to Voodoo. It was like you know how you had that one spot. It's what I think is very interesting is a lot of them come and say that to us now. Like it doesn't matter what is going on in the city. Mm-hmm. It could be a concert here. It could be a party there. Yeah. They be like, hey, I just had to come by Fatso's first. Yeah. I had to come home real quick. They call a lot of people call it home.
Really? Yeah.
I had to come. I'd rather just come home.
We've been doing other events at other venues, and they be like, let's go home.
Let's just go home. Yeah. Like it's like so that I used to be like that with the Voodoo. Yeah. Like I don't care if I went to. It could be a party at the loft. Hey, I gotta stop at the Voodoo, have me a drink. Yeah. We at Peppy's. I gotta go stop at Voodoo and have me a drink. Like that's how I was with. So I knew what it looked like.
Okay.
Pretty much, but we kind of just went in and did a little bit of redecoration and changed some things around and cleaned up a bit. So we kind of already knew what we were getting ourselves into with that.
Okay. So. Well, that's good. That's always good. It takes a little bit of pressure off to know like. Okay, this already got a crowd. You know, it's got people waiting on it. You know, so no.
You mean like pulling? You mean like when I say like Fatso's, and that's no shade, but like Fatso's built is like we built our crowd. Okay. Like we literally there was because I don't want to feel like I'm being crazy, but like there was. A lot of times they try to give they used to try to give the Voodoo a bad stigma. Okay. And like a lot of people will say, oh, I'm not going there because of this, or I'm not doing this because of that. But it's like, you still go. Like, and like a lot of people are like, I don't, but like we literally went from promoting two-tone to thinking that those people were the same people that were going to come over to Fasso's to literally, like when I literally say like two-tone has its own entity and then Fatso's has its own entity. Like Fatso, like literally. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Like I mean, am I looking at that right?
Yeah.
Because I'm like Fatso's, like now the Fasso's family is getting introduced to two-tone.
Okay.
So it makes a lot of the events be like, they're like, oh, because we had a lot of people who who came to Fasso's that never been to two-tone events, that had never been to a crystal ball, never heard of a crystal ball, never did, never, and they were
seeing the events on the screen, like how you know what I'm saying? They like, oh, what's that? Well, and they started incorporating themselves into two-tone.
Okay, I entered this. I'm fascinated because I entered this space late. I got married when I was 20, and so like I was inside for 20 years, and now all of a sudden now when I came outside, my outside was the cigar bar, and so like I got introduced to a whole new crowd when I went to Fatso's. It was like, sometimes it's a little too turned for me. Like, but y'all be turned up. You know what I mean? But but y'all are turned up. You know what I mean? But I come, man, still because I want to support you. You know what I mean? Meeting you cool. If you cool with him, then you cool with me.
Okay.
Yeah. And so it was but I still like the vibe. Like I started bringing my people. You know what I mean? Our little crew.
Because even with the crowd, man, we built a family.
Yeah.
So even when it's packed and it might seem a little ratchet or everybody knows this is home.
Yeah. Yes.
You don't destroy home.
Yes.
Nobody gonna disrespect home.
Yes.
Everybody gonna be cool. We don't really do drama and nonsense at Fatso.
Yeah. And I haven't seen at 2:00 in the morning. I haven't seen because usually our crew we hit you late.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Pause.
So yeah.
He said
hit it twice first.
I hit it. I get you.
Then we hit you late.
I get up on you late.
Right.
But yeah, no, we'll come out late, and it still feels safe. You know what I mean? It still feel like a vibe. Bartenders are beautiful. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's still it's still a vibe. 2:00 in the morning, it's still a vibe.
Oh yeah.
You go in there, man, and it's like 10:00 at night when you walk in there at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's like everybody be in their own little world, but they all in one world together.
Yeah.
No,
you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Because you get your different crowds. You got your different. You know what I mean? I see a lot of the grown and sexy sitting on the wall. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You got the younger crowd that's up and they dancing, and this is me just watching. You know what I mean? Looking around. Yeah, it's a whole vibe. You got a couple cats over here playing pool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Then after so long, they you got the ones that'll come in and be like, I'm not, I'm gonna sit here. And after so long, you will see them over there on the floor twerking. Like, right. Okay, okay, wait a minute, let me
the vibe is infectious.
Yeah, it's there. You walk in as strangers. You walk in as strangers. You walk out as family.
Right.
I think that's a easier way of saying it. It's
yeah. No, it is a dope vibe. Are y'all? So you got your 1 year anniversary? I think that's what we played. 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, it was in September.
It was in September.
So how has the first year been for you?
It has its ups and downs, but like I said, like it to me is getting better.
Yeah.
If that makes you go in with all these expectations, and God comes and humbles you.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. It's
man. You just dropped a bar. You ain't lying. Boy, I came into VNO like, man, I'm about to have these 20-year-olds watching this. And I looked at my demographic and it was like, your demographic is 40-year-old to 60-year-old women. I was like, oh. So I'm not touching the younger crowd like that.
Touching younger crowds.
You look at the
R. Kelly, that's crazy too.
I can't do that.
You look. Shut up, man.
I do not want to end up on Surviving.
Right. Surviving R. Kelly.
Touching the younger crowd.
You ain't touching the younger crowd.
You don't remember when he said that?
No, I'm not touching. Right. I wasn't even there. Cristal who? No, but I looked at my little bar graph, man, and it was like, it said 20 to 25, and it was like almost non-existent. I was like, oh, okay, so they don't get me. I don't know. But man, y'all seem to be drawing everybody out. You know, you you draw a little bit of everybody out. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, because I was going to say the two-tone events were like that.
Yeah.
Like you literally, like if you go back to some of the older, some of the like our day part, like we have great day parties.
Really,
like,
yeah. Ooh, y'all do. I seen the video from
like
from
we had good.
The outside the that was dope. Yeah, that was dope.
You literally will have, and I'm not like you'll literally have like the 21-year-olds, and then you'll have like the 40 and up or 50 and up, 60 and up.
Yeah.
Like they'll be like Crystal,
60 and up.
No,
yo,
and you know, serious.
Like a big backyard barbecue.
Yeah, and that's the vibe of it. It's like they like, I know I can go. I'ma just call Vicious and Crystal and tell them I'm coming. They be like, I'm gonna give me a chair. I'm gonna sit here and watch these young.
We over security. Like safety has always been our biggest thing.
Yes.
So I don't care if we go into an event and they got 5 security guards because when you buy an event, you're paying for security.
Yeah.
We bring
all our guys
with
coming with us anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got 5 guys on deck. They all coming anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go, y'all. I need y'all this day. You know what I'm saying? So we got to make sure everybody's extra secure. Like, if it's a problem, you probably won't even see it because it's gonna be gone that fast. You know what I'm saying?
That's big for me, man, because I just, I don't care if you feel like you don't have nothing to live for. I do.
Facts.
I do. So security, you got one good time, man.
And if people feel comfortable, that's when they let down.
Yeah.
That's when they can have fun. That's when they're gonna be like, oh, it was so amazing.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have to worry about everything going on around you. You focused on the event and on the party.
Yeah, especially in the G, man, because people, it was a bad shooting, man. That was I forget. I don't know. Let's not even name the club, but it was
good job.
Yeah. Let's not even call it that. But I mean, it was. I just remember hearing about that, and it was scary, man. Because it's like you seen people, man. That how did y'all feel? How did you feel about that? Walking into this, like, it's gonna be secure, but were you still a little? You say we're gonna be secure, but were you still a little like just have a little bit of anxiety about, man, what if something does go wrong and like like that?
As far as Fessos?
Yeah. Or with two-tone, or eventually
as far as Fessos, we both in the middle of our hood. We both in the hood.
So like I don't work. I mean, like shit happens everywhere.
Yeah.
That's the thing that like people like feel like and I'm not being funny, but it's like somebody gets shot at the gas station, so you gonna stop going to that gas station? You get what I'm saying? Like so people get shot at the grocery store.
Walmart.
They're always like, I'm not going there because of this, or I'm not doing this because of that. I mean, I understand if you have and I'm not saying because of course your life is important to you, but like. Stop it. Just stop it. You know, like, because what you gonna do? Starve? You're not gonna go to the grocery store because somebody got they got the fighting in the grocery store. But it's just.
And I'm glad you said that because honestly, you know what, you're right. Because I remember when it was a 4th of July celebration out in the suburbs, and Buddy went and shot it up. You know what I'm saying? And then we get the stigma, but none of them people look like us.
Right.
So like, it happens. You're right. It can happen anywhere.
Yeah, it can happen anywhere.
You're dealing with people with alcohol, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, somebody got shot at the Bean downtown Chicago. A tourist attraction. Yeah. Right. Yeah, you can. It can happen anywhere. But I'm glad that y'all make sure y'all spot is
we pride on security.
Yeah,
that's one of the major things. Like you would rather have more secure. You would rather be too secure than. Not enough.
Yeah, I just thinking about how every time I go in there, I do get accosted by Brockzilla.
Oh yeah,
he don't care, man. He ain't gonna ask no questions. He ain't gonna say, "Can I touch you there?" He just
grab your balls.
You good? You're clean,
right? Brock, dude, I've been violated by Brockzilla.
Pause.
No, ain't no pause. I have. I said what I said.
Lord.
I said what I said. Brock accosted me.
I said Brock gonna fill you up. That was a pause.
That was a pause.
He gonna fill you up.
Hey, for real. But you know what? There was a place inside of me that I was happy that he did. I was like,
you get the right security, you feel like, okay,
yeah,
I could go in here and be okay.
Yeah.
Like if you see him,
if he need to make sure I ain't got nothing, he need to make sure everybody ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
Worst that's gonna happen is a fight. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't even going for that.
Right.
But at least I got to worry about my life being taken.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like that is the number one thing that I think as a promoter, as any promoter, like safety is the number one. That's the number one issue. That's the number
for
one
us.
for us.
Right.
Like
Let's,
as long as we know that you're safe, as long as you are safe and secure, we can guarantee that we know like things are gonna be okay. Like people are gonna be like, "Oh, I'm coming.
Yeah.
We can go there.
Yeah.
I can drink about 4 3 slut buckets and we gonna be okay.
You'll be all right. They'll call me a cab. I'll be all right. Ain't nobody trying to touch me except for when I get in the door. But after you get in the door, nobody's gonna touch you.
Yeah. Well, you know,
unless you have to.
Unless you want them to.
Touched.
Unless you want them to, because some of y'all nasty. But speaking of nasty, you got a clothing brand.
Yeah, but it ain't nasty.
It ain't nasty. I look. I was like, oh, okay, I got cat on the GPG. Let me see what's this. So tell everybody what you wear. You wearing GPG? Let's
GPG stands for Good Pussy Game.
Oh.
But see how you went with that?
His mama definitely going that.
Look. It's a
I
women's.
forgot all about getting touched by Brock.
It is really a women's empowerment.
Okay. There you go.
We are in the process of starting to get women feminine products, different things
that's
like
dope.
that. It's
Okay.
really about.
So this is. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. Yeah,
good pussy is not about.
It's clean.
Good pussy is about health, hygiene,
health and
good
hygiene.
feminine health.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a movement.
Well, that's dope. Okay, there
a lot of people see it. They like GPG. They're like, what do you mean? And a lot of them are thinking like, oh, because I got good. That's not the motto of what it is.
And it be trash.
And it be trash.
The opposite of it.
But you know, we do it discreet. You ain't just gotta have pussy across your chest. It's discreet. It's,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, gang.
Yeah.
That's what
you ain't
I
gonna
talk
know
about.
unless you ask.
Right.
But yeah, it's a women's empowerment. It's more so with the we have a lot of different like items as far as clothing, but like we're getting ready to start rolling out the different like yoni steams, different stuff like that for like women's empowerment, like women's health.
Yeah. I don't like toxic feminism. I like stuff like this. I like stuff like, you know, you helping health, you helping. A
lot of people probably look at it like it's toxic because they don't pay attention to it.
Really?
Because they don't ask questions.
They don't like. They just think that GPG, good pussy. Like you're thinking of good pussy as like
something that you're handing out.
Or something that's like how it's portrayed in a negative light, and it's not nothing. It's not negative.
But in fairness, we had to market it that way because that's going to draw your attention.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that when we say good pussy, you're going to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Open up the conversation, though.
Yeah.
It lets us be able to explain to you what it really is.
Yes.
It opens up the dialogue.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, and I've never met a woman who didn't think they had good pussy.
Right.
So, you know, you're going to want to buy it even if you don't get it. Like,
right.
Give me two of those.
Right. And which man, that's ingenious.
I had to tell my son's grandmother she could not buy GPG. I did, and then I was like,
I tried to get my mama some. She didn't want her.
She was like, I gotta get me some of them leggings. I'm like,
yo,
they gonna be at look. I done heard a lot of different acronyms for this. Good prayer girls.
Good prayer girls. Yeah.
Good prayer girls. Yeah. With that cat on there, man. You better go to hell with that.
But we got different like emblems and different logos. Like these are like the first rollout. Oh, the first rollout was
the hoodie definitely.
The first rollout was like because we had one where it was a peach.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, like the emoji. Okay.
Like it was split.
Like it was split. And,
okay.
So like they've come to be a little bit more. I don't know, modern. Is that what I say? Modernized?
It was definitely more provocative.
Yeah,
in
the beginning, and now it's kind of
dimmed it down.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people look at it and they're like, you know, like unless you are someone like a lot of people will judge it real quick without even asking questions. It's a lot of times it's like, ask me what it means.
And you know what? And that's why I do this because I had a rapper on here, and I don't like for people to be judged. I don't like for things to be judged. I like to have a conversation about it because I have my own thoughts about it. Like you had to correct me, but still, I want the explanation. And this is great that you gave. you give an explanation. It's not about that. It's not even about. I mean, you played on some words, so it is about it, but it's not about
Yeah.
it. It's not about it. It's not about that. It's not about us being toxic and just talking about you handing this out. No, it's about you being healthy, health conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, like
Yeah.
good, feminine, responsible pussy.
Right,
Sorry,
right.
but like
Get pH balance together.
Get it together. Have it together.
Because if you got a Cadillac and it's stinking and it's dirty, then
Yeah,
ain't no Cadillac. Ain't no Cadillac.
Stinky Cadillac.
It's still a hoopty.
Raggedy on the inside.
Yeah. So yeah,
the doors just fall open.
Right. Roof hanging
Why
down.
did I write that on? My hand went up the same time. Like I was like windows breaking and stuff collapsing. It ain't gonna. No, it's not gonna work.
You about that? You about the health cause? What gave you this idea?
What's crazy is it wasn't. It was something me and Vicious came up with together.
Really?
It was more
bouncing ideas. One of them idea bouncing sections. Sessions.
Yeah, and it was like the crazy thing about it is when we first kind of like came up with it, I used to be like, good what? Like I don't want to say that. Right? I don't want to say that word. No, right. And then it was just like once you get the motivation and the confidence behind what you like, what you're doing beyond what people think that you're doing. It's like I could teach you something. Yeah. Like I guess that's a better way of putting it because like most people, like I said before, most people will look at it and be like, why would she want to put that? Ask me what it is. Mm-hmm. You might want to buy you one. You might want to be like, hey, let me get a pair of leggings. Yeah. We got all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So it's like, it's more gilded for women and women's health and more women. It's more of an empowerment thing. Yeah.
And I'm all for that. I'm all for, women being empowered. That's dope. Yeah, that's cool. Before we get, man, I always do this. Please tell them where they can find GPG at.
Oh, you can find GPG I was gonna say Fasos.
Well, we're gonna get there too.
You can find GPG. Hit me or Vicious. We have a Facebook. We have a Instagram. We have that's it. Facebook and Instagram.
Hey, that's all you need, really.
And so just look it up. It's GPG, just like it is right here on the
easy to find too, because I found it. Yeah.
Yeah, GPG apparel. Yeah. So
I saw some of y'all. I saw the little one piece gig. Yeah.
We had we got all kind of stuff like shot glasses. We got like literally like it's not all just clothing line. We got stickers, phone cases. We got like the little credit card things you put behind your phone. You just put like we got all kinds of stuff.
Car fresheners.
Yeah, car fresheners. Yeah, really. Got all kinds of little tricky stuff.
Y'all ladies, you want to ride around with that GPG up here?
Put the sign across your chest.
Right. Yeah.
Clean your pussy.
Right. Up in your Honda Accord, you go ahead and put it in the window and advertise GPG.
Oh, yeah.
Right on out there. What do you mean? Well, let me tell you about it. Okay, look. So,
and I like the hoodie, like the design. The design is dope. What does that say? Gang member GPG.
Gang member. Gang. I be like gang. Right? Be like, I see you.
GPG, which it's just honestly, I mean, I ain't gonna say that, but I would wear the hoodie.
What's the gang?
I would. Hey. Just because if I didn't know what it meant, for a guy, I would. Yeah, if I didn't know what it meant, you have two women sitting on there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We have men that inquire and want to buy it. Like we do have men who.
But they always want to be good dick gang.
Yeah. And it's like,
y'all niggas definitely
just lying.
Dirty as hell.
Dirty.
Yeah. I want one, and I be like, you know what it mean, right?
Y'all should make a real version. Y'all
then you got dirty. I'm gonna get me one. I'm about, like we get a lot of people that buy stuff for their girlfriends and different stuff like that. So it kind of works its way out. But like, yeah,
I wear GPG sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, he got a GPG.
Yeah, you know what? I'm all about advertising. I would wear it. I'm confident in my masculinity too. I'm good.
GPG,
I'm good.
I'm gonna have to get him one.
Yeah. I'm
He be
good.
like,
Right.
y'all see me?
GPG.
Gang, gang. I'm looking for gang,
Right,
gang.
GPG.
Look,
A
look.
lot of gang
Do
shit.
some collabs. I got my man Rocker Block, man. I love to introduce people that I've met that everybody else might not know, but he's an artist, man. Go holler at him, and you know what I'm saying. He might carry some. He's in the Museum of Science and Industry now. I don't know. I mean,
Wow.
shoot, GPG could be in the Museum of Science.
Hey.
But,
I'm inspiring to go to the moon,
right.
whichever way it takes
Right.
me. How we gonna get
However
there?
you get there.
Hey. One of these is gonna take us to the moon, some type of way.
Right. Right. So they can find GPG on Instagram, on Facebook, and then Fatso's how what's the is 50 is it 50
60.
5060
5060 Broadway
in Gary, Indiana.
Formerly known as the Voodoo Lounge.
Yeah, yeah.
Fatso's Pub.
Fatso's
Formerly
Pub.
known.
Two Tone Productions. The
Promotions.
next man, I'm sorry. Two Tone
Everybody literally
call
does
it
Everybody
that.
do it.
Productions. Really?
I think productions kind of flows off easier.
Yeah.
Because everybody does
Two-tone
that.
promote. Yeah, because it's like you got to try a little bit harder for promotions.
Ah.
Right. But what's the next big event? Is
We actually Two-Tone actually got an event this Friday.
really? Is that the?
Well, it's in collaboration with another
Yeah,
promoter, but we're
90s 2000s.
yeah, we're doing a 90s 2000s
Shut
party.
up. Where
This
at?
Friday.
At Fatso's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna
That's ingenious. That's double your money, right? That's like you double up, which is a good.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's I want people to come out in their outfits.
Yeah. What you want to see?
FUBU.
You want to see the FUBU?
Oh,
You want
yeah.
to see the
The
slick?
Anichi.
It's slick. Well, you said 90s 2000, so slick. You remember them slick overalls?
I
Coogee
do.
You
sweat.
remember slick?
With
Crystal
the
too young
chain.
for that, bro. Yeah. Slick overalls. Bro, when we was at Bailey, man, people had slick.
Chain,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know nothing about that,
That's
but I'll
good
say
for your
Jabot
time.
jeans. Like, yeah. So, like, because we got.
Who's that? Y'all used to rag on, at least, I don't know. I might have, he would always tag you, but they would always rag on. What's the coats that everybody used to wear? The
Pelly.
Yeah, Pelly.
Oh, yeah.
You can bring that jacket back out,
Shout
fellas.
out
Ain't
to
nobody
Eddie
gonna talk
Amaker.
about you.
Yeah, the Indiana.
Eddie Amaker.
Oh,
Eddie Amaker wear the
Eddie
Pelly.
Amaker.
That's his shit.
Oh,
Pelly.
yeah.
Shout out
Pelly.
to Eddie.
Eddie
Eddie
Amaker.
Amaker is the Pelly King.
Yeah, the
Pelly.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
And actually, I think it's coming back. So
I mean, it's kind
It
of
always does.
Yeah.
Working its way back around, so you can pull
I've
that jacket
owned
back
one
out.
Pelly
It
my whole
pops in
life.
different places too.
Yeah.
Cause like New York and shit, that shit still pop a
Oh,
little bit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it depends on where you at.
Yeah. But so you got a 90s 2000s party at Fatso's 5060 Broadway
Yep.
Friday.
on Friday, y'all.
Prettiest titties in the city on Saturday.
On
Yep.
Saturday. So you don't
Come see
make
the
it Friday.
titties.
And you said there's no cameras?
No cameras.
You can have cameras, but just not during the contest.
Contest.
Yeah,
'Cause there's
just
gonna
not
be a
during the
contest.
Okay. And I like to say that y'all, I don't know if y'all have women that work for y'all or if they just come in there dressed like that, but do they work for y'all? Because it was
Just the
coming-
bartenders.
Just the
Really?
bartenders. Yeah.
Yo, I thought it was two girls that was dancing. I was like, they must, unless they working. They probably
No.
working. They just don't work for y'all.
Tell you the video.
Hey.
Right. Okay. Because I saw a
They
couple.
just part of the family.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I saw them in there. I thought because they was actually keeping the party turned up, man. They was dancing on the.
Oh, that's them.
Yeah, that's just.
If I'm thinking who we thinking, that's them.
Yeah.
It don't matter if it's 20 people in there or if it's 200. They all through there.
Yeah.
I be like, get your ass, get
off the food table.
Damn.
Them and then the bartenders are beautiful. Which y'all bartenders? I know Jazzy, and Jazzy is beautiful. The tall one.
Miko.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
Lord.
Not ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
We got Miko, we got Jazz, we got Brittany, and we got Kevin.
Oh, man.
We got a guy.
We don't know Kevin.
Yeah.
We don't know. I think I seen Kevin in there. Yeah.
Kevin be on Thursday.
Yeah.
You definitely seen Kevin if you've been in there. You be on Thursday.
It's Kevin and Brittany on Thursdays. It's called $3 Thursdays.
Okay.
We got $3 drink specials.
Yeah.
Come in and.
Which is if you ever party in the city, y'all listen, man. If you ever party in the city, you're gonna walk out spending $100.
Yeah.
And this is partying partying at Fatso's, man, is very economical, it's very good on your pockets. Go and support, please.
Economical is tight.
Yeah.
Go support.
He made that word.
It is economical.
Yeah.
$3 Thursdays every Thursday. Ladies free all night.
Ladies free all night?
All night on Thursday.
On Thursdays,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's a cover on Saturday, right? Is it
Depends on what event we got.
Okay.
We got bigger events. We got like events a year.
But most of the time it's not a cover, right? Am I right? To get in?
It just depends on what.
Saturdays you'll more so run into a cover on Saturdays than Fridays. But for some Fridays, depending on what's going on, like I say half the time.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? We usually always do ladies free to 11 or 12 though.
Okay. Man, we should have had you up here with us, bro. Like,
I feel like I'm talking too much. Really.
No, you good. I mean, Krista, you good with it?
Okay.
You good with it?
This is the little baby show. I had to let the little baby do my thing.
I be nervous.
She, you were, but you see, like you kind of, you came down. It's just a conversation. And I just wanted to highlight you because you really, from the first time I went in there to support Vicious and I met you and I seen you behind that bar moving, I said, oh, she got that entrepreneurial spirit. Because I noticed, man, like when you're an entrepreneur, man, you might be doing everything yourself. You just a hustler. You just out there. You can do anything. It ain't beneath you. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm part owner in this, but I'm gonna be behind the bar if I gotta clean the bathroom.
What happened with the toilet? Okay, let me go plunge the toilet real quick. I'll be right back.
Right, that's bogus, man. So women be walking in there dressed all nice, and then you gotta go in there and plunge the toilet.
It's okay. It's all part of the game.
It's crazy.
It is.
It's crazy.
Women be crazy. Women's bathroom be crazy.
Yeah.
One thing I want to say though, before we get ready to wrap it up, as far as being a promoter, Cristal is definitely one of the best in the city.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about a field that's dominated by guys. She's the only female that's doing it at the level of us. You know what I'm saying?
Are there any other females doing this? Like, because really,
it's one or two that tap in here and there and they try to do their thing, but ain't nobody, and it's not no shade. You know what I'm saying? As good as anybody else, you know what I'm saying? A mic check, me, a main player, whoever you want to name, she can pack a building, 400, 300, 500 people, just as good as any of us. You know what I'm saying? She hustles, she promote all day, she wake up on Facebook promoting, she go to sleep, barely keeping one eye open on Facebook, trying to put up her post for the next day. Like she just got that spirit in her that go get her, bro. But like promoter world, like she the only female that's she running, she neck and neck with all of us.
Killing it, Cristal.
You know what I'm saying? She's that. She's the real deal. A lot of people think that, it's me that's really, the engine behind her, and she got her own motivation. She got her own, we bounce ideas off each other. I think now people are starting to think like it's me that don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? They think that she do everything and they don't know. But I've never had a problem stepping back, letting her take the shine or do whatever, because I've been in the game a long time before her. You know what I'm saying? So like I've done it more or for a longer time than her. So for me, it's kind of like, all right, I don't even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't want that shine. You don't even need it.
But for her, it's like I think she needs it and she deserves it because it's hard, bro. Like it's a reason that ain't no other females up there like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not easy to do what we do. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that she's been doing it and been maintaining consistently this long, bro, like she do her own shit.
Yeah, you said 4 years? 4 years? You should have been and quit. That's once you make it over what? 1, 2 years.
She took the losses like a champ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We get out there and you know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't never been broke. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. But I always hustled, always did things. I always had money. You know what I'm saying? Her, working 9 to 5s, getting her money, bartending, doing what she's doing.
Yeah.
It's different for me to lose $7,000 and for her to lose $7,000. You feel what I'm saying? Like for me, it's kind of like, but she, and a lot of times that's what make her break a promoter. Yeah. Promoter get out there, lose their first couple bands and be like, I'm done with this.
Bro, if I lost $7,000, Cristal,
she take it like a champ. Like, all right,
let me pack it up.
Hey, she'll be like, what's next?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like,
yeah.
And it's because you got the same spirit as me. Yeah. As long as the people enjoyed themselves, we good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We took a loss. It wasn't what's wanted, but what's next? You know what I'm saying?
Because mentally they're gonna be back.
And she rock like that. And a lot of people can't take that. They can't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Shout out to her and props to her on that.
Yeah. Somebody said dynamic duo teamwork makes the dream work. Shout out to you, Talisha Lewis Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you're right.
Hey.
you're
She
right.
finally woke up off that Mount High punch.
I know. She said she was at work
Blame
the other
Johnny.
day. You know, she said she was at work the other day with her shirt on backwards.
That's
Did
what I'm
nobody
talking about.
tell her? She said it's all
Really
my
was.
fault.
She was out partying.
Mount High punch. She was at Festivals. That Mount High punch.
I made a
That
punch.
Mount-
Lord. Yeah.
It hit hard. It hit
Yeah.
hard.
That's
Yeah.
the homie right there.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to the Mount High Punch. Hey, man. Y'all, thank y'all, man, for checking out the V&O with Cristal Harris, man. It's Black History Month. We jumped it off with Crystal. Crystal, you did a great job.
Thank
You did a great job.
I was nervous.
Yeah, no, you did a great job. This is I love getting this information out there because I always look at it. I do this show partially for the love of the game because money's coming in slowly from this, but I think about these youngsters out here. You know what I mean? You got to think about it's a young lady behind you that's wondering, can I? I see men do promotions. I can't do promotions, or men open up spots. I can't open up my own spot. You know what I mean? And what do you say to them? You showing them, but what do you say to them?
Go for it.
Do it.
Just do it. But you gotta know that this is what you want to do, because I'm telling you, it's not easy.
Not for the
it's not easy. It's like I've had my times where I'm like a nervous wreck, like a shit show, and he's like, "Baby, get it together. You got it." Like it's it all comes with it, but like if you want to do it, you can do it. Just
don't quit.
Yeah,
don't quit.
Keep going. Try it. Like you looking at me, like I was a person who I worked in a hospital.
Yeah,
I was in a hospital for 10 years.
Really? Yeah.
Like my life literally not to keep dragging literally, like my life changed in the course of 6 months.
Really?
Seriously. Like I started bartending in September of that year. My mom passed in January following that year. Yeah. We did Dro in December. And like literally my mother said to me, that's the craziest thing, because my mother said to me, she said, I've never seen you put so much effort into something.
Really?
And she goes, if you like it, then you should do it. And I'm like, like, Mom, I work in the hospital. Like, what do you mean? She's like, if you like doing it, then do it. And when I say like those, like not saying like her dying words, but like that was something that she said to me and I've ran with it.
Mm-hmm. You got to.
It kind of fit how it went. Like literally, what was it? A month later?
Yeah, you called me. It was like, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah,
I don't want to be in this hospital no more. I'm like, okay, quit.
Yeah, that's literally what he told me.
Really.
I was at work. This was like a week or two after my mom passed. I called him. I said, I can't even walk in these patients' rooms. I said, I keep crying. Yeah. He said, you've been saying you don't want to do it no more. Quit. And I literally quit. And I have been, when I say like quit, and I hadn't had a job, like once we got Fessos, that's when I was like, okay, now it's time to get a job, because we got to put a little money here, put money there, do this. Yeah. But I didn't work for 3 years.
Really?
All I did was bartend and promote.
That's dope. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Do you still bartend like on the side at other spots, or you no? Nope, I'm out. If you looking for me to bartend, you catch me at Fessos. Yeah, there you go. I'm at Fessos. Spot. Yeah,
exclusivity.
Yeah,
because a lot of people come just for her. Yeah, so the exclusivity is gonna bring them in. Like,
where you go? Fessos, you bartend? I'm there. Pull up. I tell you, like I said in the beginning of the podcast, like a lot of people have their own ways of pride on how they bartend, or how they do the way they do it. Like mine is remembering. Mm-hmm. Like I can probably tell you what you drink. You ain't lying, because and you don't. I didn't wait long. You waiting on multiple people. You know what I mean? You do an excellent job at it. You do it, and you did when I went up there the second time. And I had a couple. I was going for the crew. Right. And you was like, oh, you getting this again? You get this again? You get double single of this? And you got, I was like, dang, okay. All right. He drank Casamigos Anejo. Ooh, okay. With orange juice. Okay.
That's a superpower.
Wow.
It makes her personable.
You make me sound like some type of alcoholic or something. I don't even drink like that.
Am I right or am I wrong?
No,
though?
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're
You
right.
like
I
certain
need to lay,
personal people because
I need to lay off of that. You
the
need
fact
to
that
forget
they
that
walk
one,
in and she be like,
that Casamigos had your wallet empty.
I feel like like Casamigos.
Yeah.
Like you want the double, or you want? I'm gonna get the double, and I'm gonna get this single. I'm
Mhm.
like orange juice, okay. Like there we go.
Yeah.
It makes it easier,
Yeah.
especially what they were drinking. So it's
Yeah.
like okay, what you want, what you need. I'll be like, here go your drink.
You're right. You already got it on deck. You pointing at people. Get him this.
literally anything she touched turned to gold, bro.
Yeah.
Like I ain't lying. Like even with the bartending, bro. As little time as she was doing it, like she became one of the best bartenders in the city.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, and that's no shade to nobody else. I'm gonna say that there was a point where she don't bartend as much no more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say there was a point where she taking it off her pants. I'm gonna say it was a point where she. I would say it was a point where she became the best bartender in the city.
Yeah.
I seen her take Peppies on a Tuesday from damn near non-existent to
really
quadrupling and quintupling what they was making. You know what I'm saying?
Because on the other side, man, people get sick of standing there for an hour and you acting like you don't see them. You know what I mean? I didn't really wait. I've been in there and I didn't really wait. Mm-hmm. But then it was a point where it was kind of packed. But you at least acknowledge, like, I see you. Let me go over. I'm gonna go over here. That goes a long way.
Which is something that I had to work on. Because
really?
I had to work on that because I would literally be moving around doing this, and like he had to tell me, like, Cristal, he like they're there, they're waiting on you. Mm-hmm. If you acknowledge them and let them know, like, give me a second. And I'm getting better with I'll look up and it could be 5 people standing. I'm like, 1 second, okay, let me. Give me 1 second, and they'll be okay. Long as they know that you see them there, they're happy.
That goes a long way from a consumer man, especially with guys.
Yeah.
Because women, it seems like women get served or they ain't even going up there. But it seemed like with guys, man, like I've been standing at a bar as a guy, and they'll just literally act like they don't even see you. And so you wonder, like, am I standing in the right spot? Do I need to go over there?
That's crazy because women feel opposite. Women feel like like literally they'll feel like I'll serve you before I'll serve one of them, and like a lot of women be like they'll go serve the men because the men, and the crazy thing about it is the women be the tippers.
Yeah.
The women really be the tippers.
It really don't have nothing to do with nothing. You just be picking in order, and people gonna feel the way they feel, you know. But one thing about that with her is she might have 4 orders in her head. Mm-hmm. She might be that took 3 orders right here, then seeing you walk in the door, so she getting your stuff ready, and people will still be calling her name, Cristal. And she used to get so frustrated, like, what? Because I'm trying to remember and I'm trying to calculate. Yeah. But that's why I told her, all you gotta do is just tell them 1 second. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they'll wait.
Yeah, they will.
They just want to know that you see me.
Yeah, they
will. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they will.
Just let me know you see me.
Yeah.
And I'll wait.
I've definitely gotten better with that. Absolutely. It took some time, but he had to tell me, he like, little baby, just let them know to acknowledge them. Mm-hmm. Like, we'll have moments where there'll be people that'll sneak up and I don't even notice. And by him sitting, he'll be like, oh, baby, when you done, grab them because they've been sitting there for a minute. I walk up to them, oh, hey. I'm like, okay. And it's like they're happy. Yeah. They're like, I was waiting here maybe 10 minutes, but you still kind of.
She used to do it to me. I be sitting over there. She be doing the orders, and I try to wait until I don't feel like her name called. So I try to wait until I think she's done. And I'm like, Cristal, what? Goddamn it! Like, just tell me to wait a minute. Like, she's like, when I hear your voice, it permeates over everybody else's voice. It takes priority. So I'm like, just throw me the finger like everybody else. The one finger though,
right?
Not
yeah. Which goes, man. That goes a long way. But you do your thing. You out there hustling. Hey, man, y'all go to Fat Souls at 5060 Broadway. Yeah. 5060 Broadway. I know where it's at. I just the address 5060 Broadway. While you thinking about that, man, go check out GPG Apparel and everything else y'all have, because it's not just apparel. On Instagram and Facebook, man, and go support this lovely young lady, man, during this month, Black History Month. And also, man, Two Tone Productions is on the move.
Promotion
is on. You should have just let me go.
I couldn't. I was at first, but I couldn't.
Two-Tone Promotions is on the move. I keep saying productions because it does. It slides off of that. And we got V&O Productions here.
Yeah.
Two-Tone Promotions is on the move, man. They got the next party. He said the 90s 2000 party coming up this Friday. And then at Fatso's on 5060 Broadway in Gary, Indiana. And the next night, you have the, what is it called?
Prettiest
titties in the city.
Yes.
Come out and let me see those
cash prize and a
titties.
trophy.
Cash prize and a
awarded
trophy.
to the prettiest titties in the
Cash
city.
prize and a trophy.
Oh,
Yeah.
And boy, if cameras go off, some of y'all real nasty, man. Y'all wouldn't be doing all kinds of stuff. You know, it ain't gonna be cameras in there.
Look.
But hey,
It's fun though.
hey, you know, hey. But yeah, man, y'all please go support. Please go support. And then look up GPG, man. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. If you haven't watched the whole show, it's absolutely not what you think.
Good pussy gang.
Yeah, good pussy gang. Hey, man. Next week, Ty Renee. I was supposed to have my girl Ty Renee on, man. She ended up canceling. I was ready for an unplugged. She canceled. She had a death in the family. But next week is Super Bowl Sunday, so we might do something a little bit special. I might be up in Fatso's. I know we supposed to be dropping some of your stuff coming soon, man. My man Vicious got
a
podcast coming, man. He hit me up. He was like, "I'm ready." I was like, "Cool." So yeah, man. Maybe we might do something, man. Next Sunday at if y'all got Super Bowl event.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. Like we'll make it work. We gonna do something,
man. Set up the lights, camera, action, man, and maybe do something, man. Let's talk about it.
Definitely be on the lookout for that Socially Impaired podcast.
Yes, Socially Impaired podcast, man. With your man Vicious is coming soon. Coming soon through V&O Productions. What do you know?
Hey.
Y'all, thank y'all for checking us out, man. Like I said, man, go and support them. Go and support Two-Tone Promotions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
V&O, what you know, man. We ordinary people with extraordinary stories. We are out.
All right.
But have you ever thought, what if this is all just a dream? And we're just waiting in line to wake up? And most people think I'm insane. Once you realize that all the shit you used to care so much about just keeps you a prisoner of your own mind.